Judge Von V. Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Pearsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Ms. Pearson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, we had been together for a really long time. About 4 years ago, we decided to adopt a child, and she broke up with me about 4 years ago. About 2 years ago, and stopped paying child support. And so I have had all the responsibility of our daughter, and she barely comes around.
That's really not.
Ma'am, let her finish. You will have your opportunity to speak.
Okay.
Okay. I can roll my eyes too. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
She never sees our daughter, and recently she just changed jobs. She was making a lot of money, and she just dropped jobs because right when I started talking to her about child support, she changed jobs because she wanted to make sure that she wasn't ever going to have to pay anything more than what
Okay, ma'am, where do you used to work?
I was a teacher.
Okay. How much were you making as a teacher?
Oh, I think around 40,000.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
Because based on the paperwork that you provided, your teacher's salary was $55,000 a year.
well, that doesn't include what I put into profit sharing.
Is that true or not?
55?
$55,000. Your documents are correct, right?
All right, buckle up, folks, because this one's about to get messy. We've got a custody battle, accusations of financial dodging, and a jaw-dropping decision that'll leave you questioning everything. Miss Pearson says she's been left to carry all the responsibilities while her ex conveniently downgraded her job, right when child support came into play. But did she really do it to avoid paying, or is there more to the story?
That's probably true.
Okay, it's not a probably.
That's
You
true.
submitted it. Thank you.
Okay,
$55,000 a year. How much are you making now? Like, where are you working at now?
Well, I'm working at a store as a clerk, and I'm making 30,000 a year now.
Okay. And you said you're a teacher. So
Yes.
what type of degrees do you have for that?
I have a degree in economics,
Okay. You have one degree or you have multiple degrees?
and I have my master's in accounting.
You have a master's in accounting and you're working as a clerk.
Yes.
What are you doing at this job?
Well, I help people find clothes.
Like a retail clerk?
Yes.
Ma'am, you have a master's degree.
Yes. But I don't have to make all that money.
No, you.
If I'm just going to give it all away anyway.
So let me get something straight. She's deliberately, what you're saying is she's deliberately working at this retail job. Now I get it.
I can do any job I want.
You know what? Your character is not looking very cute to me at all because you have tried to misrepresent to me what is really going on in this case. You stopped working as a teacher so you would not have to pay that higher amount in child support. Is that not the case?
Well,
is that not the case?
Well, we discussed it, and she didn't seem to have an objection. And I just thought I was paying enough.
No.
And when I talked to my daughter, she loves me more anyway, and she should come live with me. And I know that's not a matter for this court.
Right.
Exactly. Like, come on. She didn't just switch. Career, she downshifted hard at the exact moment child support got real. A master's in accounting isn't easy to get, and retail isn't exactly where people with that kind of background usually land unless something else is going on. And that sudden 25, a zero drop in income. That's not just bad luck, that's a red flag waving in 4K courts. See, through this kind of stuff all the time. So the real question is, did she think no one would notice? Let me know. Do you think she's playing the system, or just caught in a rough?
What we're here on today, because based on what we've already discussed, the child lives with her, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not providing any type of financial support anymore, correct?
I provide emotional support all the time. The child.
You know what? That is not, you cannot quantify emotional support. Stop it. I'm just going to go on with what I need to do because you obviously came here to play games today.
No, my baby
yes,
loves me.
you did.
She loves me more
and your
than she
baby
loves
needs
her.
money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your baby needs money, and you want to do what's in her best interest. So what I'm going to do, how long ago did she stop working as a teacher? Was it recent?
Yes.
How recent?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Your child support is going to be set at that $55,000 because it sounds like you are intentionally underemployed. So you do not have to pay a higher amount in child support. And that is ridiculous because you're not cheating her. You're cheating your child. So based on $55,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,583.33. Is there a reason your mouth is open? Do you need some water?
I just can't believe you're being so mean.
Oh, I'm not being mean at all, ma'am. You, on the other hand, are being mean. You deliberately stopped working. You have a master's degree and you went to a retail store so you would not have to pay for your daughter.
Well, that's my prerogative.
Well, you know what it is?
That line hits hard, and you're absolutely right. If someone's really putting the child first, stepping up financially isn't optional. It's expected emotional bonds matter, but they don't put food on the table. The judge wasn't buying the performance, and honestly, neither. We want help polishing this up for a caption or post.
Listening. So I have your net at $3,794.48. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
You
do everything.
Based on this, I see health insurance at $1,200 a month.
Well,
ma'am, where do you work?
I work for the airlines.
Okay.
And the $1,200 is for me and the child.
Okay.
The child portion is $400.
Okay, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing
isn't
that. No, it's ridiculous that you're not paying. But guess what? You're getting ready to pay now, and you're going to repay whatever the amount is for the child. Well, $400.
She doesn't even love our daughter. She loves her 4 cats more than our daughter.
Ma'am, you know what?
That
is not, excuse me. The two of you will address me, and that is not an issue for this court. Nobody cares about what's going on with the cats. We care about what's going on with the child. No offense to your cats. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of calculating this child support. So, health insurance, you're going to be responsible for reimbursing that. So I have your child support obligation at $758.90 plus $400 for the monthly health insurance comes out to $1,158.90.
Am I paying the whole $400 a month, or is she paying any of it?
Did you hear me put you on a payment plan for that? If you didn't, you're paying the full amount, $1,158.90. And I need you to close your mouth. I just don't understand why you're looking so confused right now. Child support is based on the calculation.
You said it. Karma does not miss a beat that $150 might not sound like much, but it's the principle. If you're capable of providing and choose not to, the court will call you out. That's not being frugal, that's being selfish at the expense of your own kid. And the judge. They made it. Crystal clear, parenting isn't something you opt into when it's convenient. You want help turning this into a clean final post or adding a closer.
I'm not making that much anymore.
Well, but you just testify, right? That you intentionally are working at a lower paying job, right?
Right.
Okay, so I have the discretion to set your child support at that same amount that you were making as a teacher because you can make more than what you're currently making as a clerk.
Well,
if there's nothing, well, you know now. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Well, can you make her come see the baby, our child?
I can't make her, but ma'am, please go visit with the child. Do not punish the child because you're upset. Are you mad at the cats? I mean, don't punish the child.
Be around the cats. Can you put the cats away when I come?
Ma'am, put the cats away so she can come visit with the child.
Come visit.
Thank you. You all are dismissed.
It's sad.
It's a perfect mic drop. Right there, seriously, well said. The way you summed it up, court orders can make someone pay, but they can't make someone parent that hits hard. It's one thing to meet the bare minimum. But parenting is way more than a paycheck, and this case really laid that bare. If you want, I can help polish this into a final script for your post or video, or keep rolling with the next case.